Hi, I'm Alan, and this is a video. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to more Geometry Dash. What we are doing today is we are finally gonna be doing a level that I've not done for many years. This is one of the most popular levels in this game's history, and it's a level that I just never did. I don't know why. I do actually know why. The reason why is because I've never really been a fan of it. However, today I thought it was time to bite the bullet and just do it. It is an excruciatingly popular level, as you can see by the 4.8 million downloads without any map hack, any gauntlet or anything. It is high by krmal. This level is super famous, but it's a level that I never ended up doing because I just simply didn't really like it. However, now I feel like I'm good enough at the game to where I can just like knock it out of the way in like a reasonable amount of time without feeling like I need to like push myself. So I'm gonna be taking you guys through it. I've done 2 practice runs of it, so I haven't really played a lot. I spent like 150 attempts or something. So yeah, this level used to have high refresh rate bugs, which is part of the reason why I never ended up doing it. However, that has been like somewhat patched, but by somewhat I mean that it's still there, but you can like circumvent it. What the hell? So that's the thing. That's the jump right there. So if I die real quick, if I jump too late on this one right here, right? So if I jump like that, jump late and hit the blue or yellow pads a little bit too late, then I will die like that, which is not good. So you have to jump early and then you're good to go. It's not too hard, but it's a little tiny bit of you can mess it up if you aren't paying attention. Other than that though, this beginning is honestly kind of boring. The first like 30-something% of this level is not the most exciting thing in the world. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, it's whatever. Anyway, before we get to this thing, which is the funny piano part, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Let's get number. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, subscribe. I know, crazy. Anyway, so this part right here, you would think that is like super hard, but you can like see all the platforms like long before they actually pop up. So it's not as hard as you would think, which makes it like super easy. And then we get into this wave part. This wave part is pretty funny. Mostly because of that. That part is pretty hard, but it's not crazy hard, right? This is like one of those wave parts that I think is like, it's disproportionately harder than the rest of the level, I will admit, but it's also not like super ultra mega crazy, right? The only thing that's like really hard is that you have to be at like the right side for this part. And what I mean by right side is that when you get to the other half, you kind of like have to fall into the cube portal in like the right gravity. So if you're on the wrong side of it, then you're kind of screwed. So for this one, you have to be like right side up at the top here, which means that you can't like do the easy way of doing this wave, which would be just doing that, right? You have to do that, which is significantly harder, but you're kind of like forced to it. You just kind of like have to figure out this wave for yourself. It's just one of those, you know? Ooh, the sonic wave clicks, they are pretty hard, I will admit. Like this ball part, it's not super hard if you're like decent at ball timings, but it can throw you off a little bit. I will admit as much. The last one especially, I find the last one to like by far the hardest click. Why? I don't know. It's the exact same click, but for some reason that one in particular is like 10 times harder. Why? I don't know. It just kind of is. And we get into the funny UFO. This UFO isn't too bad. The hardest part about this UFO is this gravity switch. This gravity switch is really stupid. I don't really know why. I just can't get it down. And I'm dead. I'm not a huge fan of this part. Like this is where the level falls off significantly in my opinion, because you can so easily just like get unlucky with the transition here, which just, I don't know, it's just silly. And then this robot is so dumb. This is like a very large part of why I never ended up beating this. Why do I die here? The reason why I die here is because I get squished between the blocks. There's nothing I can do to circumvent that. It's just, you're dead now. It's really dumb. Something that you can't really control. And it's a large reason why I never end up beating this. Because some of the deaths they just don't feel like they're your fault. And then you get to the end. This end ship isn't too bad. It's easy to like die to the last part with the duel. This slow duel ship at the very end here is very easy to die to. I will admit, because it's very easy to just like lose control. However, for my own sake, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to options, switch wave trail color, so that the correct wave that is the dual wave is the blue one, which makes it significantly easier for me personally because I can actually see, because the orange wave on the orange background does not really do good, right? So I'm going to practice it a little bit. I'm going to try and do a couple of runs. Nothing spectacular. I don't really feel like I need to do anything like super crazy. And then I'm going to start going from 0 in not too long, I think. This is a very easy insane, I would say. Like I would classify this as an easy insane demon personally. Like there's nothing about this level that like particularly stands out as difficult. Sure, it has some parts that are like high refresh rate. So it used to be considered like a really hard insane demon because because of the fact that it's very high refresh rate dependent. However, I still think that even for like high refresh rate, a lot of this is just not that hard. So I have a hard time just calling this like a hard insane. I would classify it as like an easier one. Screw it, we can go from 0 for a little bit. I know like what to do and such. So it doesn't hurt to like give it a shot, right? Oh, there we go. 13%. Decent start. Okay, that was expected. I didn't expect to like die to jumping too early. I thought I was gonna die from jumping too late. Death either way, so it doesn't really matter, does it? I don't really have any like expectations for how long it's gonna take. This could take like an hour. This could take like 5 hours. I don't know. I forgot to jump again. Why do I just forget? Why do I just forget, bro? Bam, 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 bam. Why? Ah, that was expected. I'm surprised I passed the uneven one first attempt though. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I did expect to die to that the first time I got there, so I'm rather satisfied with that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that right out. I'm satisfied with that attempt. That was a good attempt. Would have liked to pass the wave, but I feel like passing the wave first attempt is like kind of like a death sentence in the sense that at that point I would like subconsciously start believing that I have to pass it like every time, otherwise I'm not getting anywhere, right? I hate 98 with a burning passion. Now I'm gonna start dying to the dual wave, but that's fine. It's expected. I kind of do wish that the beginning of this level wasn't as boring. I feel like a lot of the reason why this level is gonna end up becoming like not excruciating, but potentially excruciating is the fact that you have to sit through like a billion-year-long pre-drop every attempt, which truthfully does get annoying. Oh, hello. Okay, that's the thing that could happen. I didn't even know that was real. No! I could have fluked it so hard. I got the transition and I got 58. No! I got the transition bug, dude. God damn it. Why? Ugh. Why? I don't get it, dude. Why did that not work this time? I know I can always click on the first one there. Why did it not work this time? How is this so bad? Are you fucking for real? Am I really this bad? How do I die? I could have at least died at 98, dude. I could have at least died at 98. That genuinely pisses me off. I'm genuinely fucking flabbergasted at how often I die to this damn transition, dude. I hate this level. I hate this level. I fucking hate this level. Yes, I didn't die in 98. This level sucks, dude. God. Finally. Garbage level. Jesus Christ almighty, dude. Oh my god. I managed to have this up, so I spent 652 attempts, 2 hours. Way more than I really should have. And if you look here, 75. I died to it so much, dude, for no reason whatsoever. Trash level. Do not play it. This needs to be fixed. 75 cannot. It should not exist. The fact that 75 exists within this level and is still not fixed, I don't understand. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.